up, nation? How we doing? I'm C-Train. This is a station. Welcome to C-Train Station. Dubs fans. It was just reported today that the Warriors consider Jonathan Kuminga to be untouchable. Near untouchable, they said. Pretty much off the block and untradeable. Let me tell you what. This move, in my opinion, will be the best move that Mike Dunleavy Jr. and the Warriors organization can make and will make all summer if Jonathan Kuminga isn't on the squad next year. One more time. The Warriors have said that Kuminga is untouchable and untradeable. I'm saying that this will be one of the best moves and revelations, just saying that. One of the best declarations, okay, of the year if Kuminga is not on the squad. Has anybody seen the movie There Will Be Blood? It's an ingenious movie. I won't talk about it too much, but I'm getting to a point here. The movie follows an oil baron, Daniel Plainview, played by Daniel Day-Lewis, who was, it's Daniel Day-Lewis. Stop it. Hey, if you want, stop this right now. You can just unfollow or whatever, and just go watch a Daniel Day-Lewis movie, because that guy is absolutely phenomenal. One of the best actors of our time. Absolutely, pretty much created, revolutionized method acting. But I digress. Look, it's about an oil baron, and he wants to, in one of the scenes, he wants some land, okay? And he wants some land from, I believe it's like a little village. And this is, so he covets this land for its oil value, okay? He goes to a meeting, and this is just roughly from it, okay? And I'm not spoiling anything. He goes to a meeting with a little town or community, and they get into a little argument or whatnot amongst themselves, and Plainview says this. He says, you know what, I'm not interested. No, thank you. I'd like to leave now. I'm a civilized human being with many things to do. I'm a busy man. And he goes, but at the very end he goes, look, I wouldn't take that land if you gave it to me. I wouldn't take it if you gave it to me. So of course, he's like gonna get that land for pennies on the dollar, okay? Because that was Plainview's gambit. So he was saying he wanted the land, but there was so much disarray. He could feel it, he could sense it, and he made a play. And he said, look, I'm a busy man. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Argue amongst yourselves or whatever, but it's at a point where I probably wouldn't take this land even if he gave it to me. So like the Warriors right now, they need to make a big splash, because just after the Kuminga was untradeable news, in the same conversation, I believe, was it with Ramona Shelburne? But somebody could tell me if it was with that reporter. But it was also said that the Warriors were going to go big game hunting in the offseason. Go to try to get a star, or incredible talent. The way to get that talent is to deem Kuminga a superstar who is untradeable, and then use that value as a gambit almost of sorts in order to get a player who's going to help Steph Curry win absolutely right now. Like, for example, right now, I would rather have LeBron James, I would rather have Kevin Durant, I would rather have Lauri Markkanen on the squad instead of Jonathan Kuminga. They would help Stephen Curry win now. They would have done it. I believe if KD or if LeBron or even Lauri was in that game against the Kings, if the Warriors win that play-in game, that things change. Okay, like seriously. But okay, hindsight's 2020. That's all good. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Well, the Warriors need to make that honest assessment of Kuminga. I'll tell you what, who did play in that play-in game? Jonathan Kuminga played in that play-in game, and the Kuminga who said that he was unstoppable, that no man could stop him, and yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. He got stopped. He had 16 points when it mattered the most. When it mattered the most, he had 16 points. Kuminga didn't have 30 points. He didn't have 20 points. He didn't have 17 measly points. When everything was on the line, in the play-in, one and done, for glory, ride with Steph. Everything matters. This is it. There is no tomorrow. There's no tomorrow. Kuminga got 16 points. Unacceptable. I got an idea. It's unacceptable to get 17 points. If you're Jonathan Kuminga in that playing game, I got another idea. You know what that other idea is? It's unacceptable to get 17 or 16 points. I gave him an extra one just now in a freaking playing game. When you say that you're the scorer, he said that he was unstoppable. He said nobody could stop him one-on-one. That's what he told me. He told the Warriors. He went to the press. He said all this stuff. Why is he only getting 16 points? Why is it only 16 points? I didn't get 16 points. I got 0. But I didn't get, I also didn't get 30. Just how he didn't get 30. We can't do that. Do not be in denial, Dub Nation. Don't make it, in fact, okay, actually, Warriors fans, is anybody in Dub Nation trying to tell me that Jonathan Kuminga, when it says 16 points, that somehow he scored more than 16 points? Or somehow those 16 points were more valuable? Because I contend they were actually less valuable. Because I watched the game. So here's the thing. Lie to yourselves with Kuminga's potential and everything like that. Fine. Don't lie to me. And I'm not going to lie to you because of this. Okay. Let's go to this. Kuminga's not even a great rebounder. He averaged like 4.8 a game probably. I don't even know. He's so bad of a rebounder that it doesn't even matter. It's not part of his game. Okay? And I'm only trashing on Kuminga because he was the guy who said he was an unstoppable scorer and scored 16 points in the play-in game. You know what I mean? I'd say that to his face. I'd be like, hey, dude, why you were aggressive. I did a TikTok saying before that game, that playing game, I was like, Kuminga, I give you permission to kill. I think that you need permission to kill. I'll sort out the bodies. There's no problem whatsoever. I'll gladly do it. And he refuses. He refuses to do it. I don't know I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't matter to me. And here's one thing that I'll tell you. When we're talking about, first of all, some people are like, Lauri Markkanen is untouchable. That's not even true. Well, Utah Jazz media at least came out just a couple days ago and said they would take a star caliber talent and 4 first-round draft picks. Done, no problem. Done, no problem. Kuminga, 4 first-round draft picks. Booty or something like that. Bye. Lauri Markkanen, come in. Now we can start to win. Now we can start to win with a true shooter, a 7-footer who has versatility, who understands how to play with Steph, who's going to be able to be a perimeter threat, who's going to space the floor, which is one of the most dangerous things that a Steph Curry-led offense could have. Those are minor details, of course. Guys, girls, we have to be reasonable. And we can't be delusional about where Kuminga is. And I guess I'll end with this. The Warriors are saying he's untradeable. I hope that it's just a gambit that they're trying to get teams really, really interested as leverage for really high, just really ultra talented players. I've said that Lauri Markkanen would be amazing on the Warriors because he would. I've made a video about it. Please check it out. It's a couple videos back. Okay. If Kuminga had an amazing season, an amazing, brilliant season, and realizes his potential, it's all Warriors, as I want. He's a Warrior. I love the guy. I've made amazing videos about Kuminga. How much I love it. Okay. Even if Kuminga realizes all his potential, what's he going to average? 25? 26 points a game, 7 rebounds. That's what Lauri averages now. What are we doing? What are we doing? So the Warriors fans, if there was even a possibility for, as a key cog in the trade, Kuminga and tons of draft picks for Lauri, are the Warriors just intentionally not getting Lauri because he's a better fit for the Warriors? The dude shoots 40+% from beyond the arc. That's exactly the Warriors need to spread the floor. Their power comes within the ability to operate within the space because of the spread floor. Lauri does that. He brings length. He is surprisingly nimble on defense for being a 7-footer. He brings versatility. He's from Arizona, University of Arizona. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about that he's Coach Steve Kerr's an alumni. That's what I'm saying. The reason I said that Lauri went to University of Arizona is because that's where Kerr went. They could seriously have a bond. You use that type of information in negotiations. I am not even kidding. Everything means something when we're trying to get the Warriors back to the top. One person on the Warriors is untouchable, untradeable. And that's the one person who has elevated the franchise from a $400 million franchise to an $8 billion, one more time, $1 billion franchise. And that's Steph Curry. And the Warriors need to do whatever it takes, including trading Kuminga or optimizing him in any way possible to get back to that dance. C-Train out.